Promotional consideration paid for by the following.
Hi, this is Del Morgado.
Hello, this is Andrew Chalmers, the writer and doctor in Doctor Who Dark Journey.
Hello, this is Dr. Steve-O.
Hi, this is Tim Rose, who played Admiral Akbar in Return of the Jedi.
Good evening, folks. This is James Duval.
This is Jeremy Taggart from the Taggart and Torrance podcast.
Hey, what's the sitch? This is Kim Possible. Hiya, Puddins. Amanda Carroll here.
Hey, I'm DJ Jenny Rock.
And I'm Neil Young from Neil and Johnny Drink in the Park, Johnny's best friend.
Hey, this is Andrew Cassess, Wormser from Revenge of the Nerds.
This is Sean Gunn.
Hey everyone, it's Tammy Stronach from The Neverending Story.
Hi, this is Robert Carradine.
Hey, this is Loki Corn Cosplay.
Hey, what's cracking, y'all? It's your boy J-Rock. You know, I'm Sierra Era Igra. You listen to Droids Canada podcast.
Huh? Enjoy your chimichanga.
This podcast is a proud member of the Points of Interest Podcast Network. Visit us today at poipodcast.com.
You're listening to the Electronic Media Collective Podcast Network. Yeah, it's a mouthful. For more great shows like the one you're about to enjoy, visit electronicmediacollective.com. And now, our feature presentation.
Warning! Listener discretion is advised.
That means there's a lot of fucking swearing.
Hello.
That's right, the big episode is here after many, many days, weeks, months. Never thought this would ever happen, and it has happened. Yeah, I don't even know what to say. In this episode, we're just gonna have people on the show just telling us what they think. Pretty simple, huh? And don't worry, I'll be back. But let's get started, because episode 200 is here!
What the fuck? Large-breasted naked fan lady, we're on our way!
This is Ryan from Ryan's All Things Geek, sending a special shout out to our buddies over at the Droids Canada. Congratulations on your 200th episode, and here's to 200 more. Wishing you guys all the best in the future. Peace out, geeks.
She always looks so surprised to see us.
If this game had a shame meter, it'd be full right now.
Must obey the Taco Man! Congratulations, droids. You have ranted, raved, laughed, raged, and blathered your way through 200 podcasts. Thank you so much for having me as part of your family. Here's to 2,000 more podcasts. Cheers, and lots of love from Miss Chainsaw.
Well, hello, Mr. Fancy Pants.
This is Rick, also known as Inkton Holy. Formerly worked for the page. Still do some side projects here or there. Just want to say congrats, everyone. Droids has reached their 200th podcast. I can think back when it was, for the most part, just Mr. J posting stuff. He started the page, keeping busy. We all kind of, threw stuff at him, be like, hey, this would be funny. Hey, this would be good. And he took those little ideas that we threw out here and there, all of the friends and family, and boy, did he run with it. And what has started as, like I said, a little fan page has grown to insane amounts. Couldn't be more proud of him. Mr. J, all those that helped along the way. Most of us all just worked at the same place, so we all had the same interests, and we could understand the need to, have some fun in life, because we all worked at hell. But, yeah. Other than that, I mean, I can't believe how far this has come. Everything from, like, podcasts about everything here and there that we can never stay on topic, to tech reviews for all the latest goodies that are coming out, to game reviews, to videos of live streaming games, to it's insane what has gone on with this page, and all the people that have helped that'll make it. I mean, thank you for letting me be a part of it, and here's to many more. And if you can stay on topic, we'll see you at 500.
Sorry to interrupt, sirs, but we've got a 10:07 on our hands.
Oh, Jesus, again, Ben?
No bullshit, because I wasn't with a hooker today. Ha ha!
Hey everyone, it's Rainer from the Droids Canada. It's pretty awesome that we're at 200 episodes on the podcast, and I'm going to try my best not to roast Todd. After all, he did allow me to be the resident cosplayer on the page, despite the fact I don't have enormous tits and, you know, make them stick out of all of my cosplay, like a other certain cosplayer. Thanks, Todd. Thanks for believing in me, even though I don't have big boobs. It's great.
Oh, yeah! Hey guys, the Kaplunk here. And today I'm here to talk to you about the Droids hitting their 200th podcast. Now, to celebrate, some of the others, they proposed that maybe we should bust Mr. J's balls. And while I'm not one for touching balls, I've decided to state just some fun facts. So number one, first fact is, I'm surprised it took Mr. J this long to hit his 200th podcast. We all know that he loves the sound of his own voice. He should have hit this maybe within about a month or two. Number two, it's the real reason why it took so long to hit the 200th podcast. And that reason is, he really needed to find something to fill that gap, that balance in his lifestyle. His very, very complicated lifestyle of sleeping, going to the gym, masturbation, and then playing video games. Number three, before starting up the Droids, Mr. J was actually talking about making a pornography film. You heard me, he was thinking about doing porn, and that porn's title was Me and My Geep. Don't know what a geep is? Try Google. You'll thank me. In all seriousness, I want to say congratulations to Mr. J for all of his hard work and his dedication to the podcast, to his site, to everything he's done. He's put a lot of work into this, and my friend, you've hit a very, very large milestone in your work, and you should be very proud of what you've accomplished.
Swear to me!
Good day! This is a milestone episode, allegedly. Or so I've been told. But then again, if you're working with the kind of talent that's involved, making it this far is pretty impressive. Because you know what? I mean, you lack structure, talent, big name guests, talent, structure, big name guests. Yeah, you get the gist of it. Basically, it's not a great show. Podcast. I called it a show. What the fuck? It's not even a show. It's a goddamn podcast. It's a bunch of schmucks sitting around recording shit. But either way, it's not great. I wouldn't even go as far to call it good. But you know what it is? Entertaining. Entertaining. I wouldn't pay to go see it, but it is entertaining. You know what's really good though, and actually like really, really good? The Nerdist podcast. I like that one. I've listened to quite a few episodes. Now those folks there, they're friggin' talented. They have big names, and even though they say there's no structure, there's structure to their shit. So yeah. But either way, I digress. Yeah, they've got a bit more of a reach too than you do. So yeah, but it's neither here nor there. It's not about them, about the main events. It's about you, the undercards. Yeah, not even prelims. No, you know what? You'd be like the free fights that they show on like cable TV because nobody would be willing to pay for it. Hence why you're giving away the podcast on the internet for free. Otherwise, most would probably not listen. But it is entertaining, and I do enjoy it at times. And yeah, that's pretty much all I got to say about that. So now you would think you would roast or like take jabs, take digs, but I'm just calling it from the heart, saying how it is. And you know what? What is it? 200? You know what? No. 200's nothing. Call me on a real milestone. You hit 500 or something, and if you actually still are doing these at 500, then I'll give you a bit of a roast. But 200, that ain't worth a roast. Fuck, Justin Bieber's more worth a roast than this. But that's just my opinion, because he actually pulls numbers. Yeah, I just said it. Justin Bieber pulls better the numbers than you. But that's okay, though, because there's still the Mountain Man, which is greatly entertaining. There's, what is it, Rain of Fire? Or, that sounds, like, painful. But either way, there's Rainer. There's a new individual area or something to that effect. There's Gabby, and there's the American folks. And then there's the odd guest here and there that you get once in a while who's pretty good. The odd special guest appearance. Yeah, he's pretty good too. But we'll leave it at that. And yeah, nice long pause. That's all I got for you, pal. Hopefully you don't chop this up too much. And if so, you're a bigot. Yeah, I called you a bigot. But no, in all reality, no joke, all joking aside, congratulations on 200, no homo. Even though it's 2015, it is completely acceptable. And I'm okay with that. But you know what? Your podcast is not the best. It is not the strongest. It's not the fastest. It's not the smartest. So you can almost say, like, this podcast has heart. And you know what? If this would be wrestling, this would be like the John Cena of podcasts. Then again, what do I know? I'm just a driver. Hail Hydra.
So, episode 200 of the Droids podcast, huh? Where do I start? Well, let's see. I jumped on board for episode 100, and it's been a pretty good ride thus far, even though Todd and I tend to bitch about it quite a bit. Either me saying there's too much TV to catch up on, Todd not feeling well and having to bang out the news, or the two of us having to bang out a couple of podcasts to keep things on schedule. But if you didn't get to this point, then you probably would have gone all emo and started cutting yourself months ago. There's been a lot of good times to date, a couple of bad times. You know, there's a certain movie that rings a bell. You know, that one with the director that we don't like to name. And you know you'll be paying me back for that piece of shit for a while. Just take a look at the recent Toronto Comic-Con, upcoming Phoenix Comic-Con. Enough said. Now, I don't know why people talk so much shit about you. You know, I actually stuck up for you the other day. People were saying some pretty horrible things. Like, you like to eat shit sandwiches, and I had to correct them by saying you don't like bread. All kidding aside, we've had the opportunity to meet some really cool people. It'll be interesting to see where the ride takes us in the end, who we'll meet along the way. Just want to say thanks for letting me tag along. Here's to episode 200, and here's to 200 more. Cheers.
Wishing. We're here with the Dark Journey Doctor and Sherlock Holmes Roy Miranda. Wow, his first appearance.
Can you get his name right, please?
Well, I said, how did I get it wrong?
Well, it's Roy the Emotion Miranda.
Oh, pardon me. Right. Roy the Emotion Miranda.
I've actually changed that to Roy the Emotional Miranda.
Roy the Emotional Miranda.
At the moment, it's Roy the Freezing Miranda. Is that right, Roy? Yes. He's cool. He is cool, but now he's cold.
Cool beans.
Cool. Oh, I can't see them, but
So
he's pretty cool.
we are here today. We want to wish a happy 200th anniversary, 200 episodes of the Droids Canada podcast. Can you believe it?
Guys, I love those guys. I love those guys.
Congratulations.
It was a wonderful treat to see them at the convention.
It was great, and happy anniversary,
It was nice to
Droids.
meet London Batman. He was a wild man, as were they all. But thank you so much for your love and support. Glad you enjoyed the swag that we gave you. Thanks for putting a little picture of it, and we're glad that it meant so much to you. And congratulations on being so awesome for 200 episodes.
200 amazing
And
episodes.
here's to 200 more.
More than 200.
More than 200.
Yeah, because if it's like 200 more, then it's only 400. And you want to hit 500 at least.
We do. Okay, here's to 501.
Congratulations,
More
Droids.
episodes. Congratulations, Droids. We love you loads. And Raina, it was a pleasure talking about moving and being a monk with you. She'll get that joke. It's a personal thing.
No one else will, but happy 200.
Happy 200. Congratulations.
Happy 201. There you go. There you go. It's all out there for you. Seize the
Are you
day.
going to get a last word in there?
No. Yes. No. Yes.
Like, Jesus Christ. If I would have known this was going to turn into a Comedy Central roast, I would have got someone to sponsor me at this point. Jesus, I think I'm going to be I'm not going to be shitting straight or walking straight for the next week after what I just went through. I had everyone dear to me send me an audio clip of the podcast because, I never thought I'd reach 200 episodes. There's a couple times, which I'll credit AJ for, and that I was actually going to just give it all up and just move on to something else, maybe. I don't know. But I'm happy I didn't. I got to meet a lot of new friends. I mean, I got to thank Ryan from All Things Geek for taking a minute out of his day to send us a clip, because I know he's busy with his radio show, his own podcast, his own pages. Nicole, part of the family, she always will be, Miss Chainsaw. Rick, another person who's always going to be part of the family. My brother from a different mother who's living in a different country. I blame him for that. Ryan, my best friend from high school, who really roasted my balls today after he said he wouldn't touch them. Rainer and her boobs, that was hilarious to me. Yeah, I have no problem advocating cosplay, and I think that with Rainer's cosplay, I think we can definitely get her somewhere. And, it means a lot to me that she sent me in a clip. And, Mark, I don't even know what the fuck to say to you, boy. You fucking roasted me something fierce. Something fierce. Of course, my Jonah Ray, AJ, also known as the Mountain Man. It's going from one co-host to another over the last year. It was an excellent transition for him since he's been on the page since episode 100 now. Jesus. Yeah, he's 100 podcast old now, technically. And AM Audio Media, our friends from Doctor Who, that they were technically our first celebrity quotations podcast. So, it's great that they were able to get together, and it's nice to hear Roy Miranda's voice without being on their show, since we've never actually met him. It means a lot to me that everyone was able to send this in. I was kind of very worried if no one was going to send anything in at all, so I want to thank everyone for that. I know Kurt Cobain would be here, but from what I hear, he's not much of a beer drinker. He just likes his shots. Too real, 21 years. It's not too soon, it's been 21 years today. Courtney did it. Anyways, I want to thank everyone who listens to the Droids podcast and makes everything possible. Here's to another 200, 300 episodes. Let's aim for episode 500, and then we'll get the Mountain Man to do a musical. You fucking heard me. Musical. Enjoy your chimichanga.